Good morning, everyone. It's Liz Mulheron with a little bit of, support today. I've had quite a few people reach out and ask how they can stay centered with the chaos that's happening at the moment because there's certain decisions being made on our behalf, and there's lots of people that don't agree with it. And this isn't about whether you're getting a vaccine or not getting a vaccine. This is about people's choices and free will and freedom being taken away from them. And it's also about putting individuals and businesses in a position to enforce something that they may not agree with. So if you're a leader of an organization, you took on a role to manage a factory, or you took on a role to manage a marketing department, or you took on a role to manage a fashion outlet. Part of that agreement when you signed up for that role wasn't to tell people what they could do and couldn't do when they're at home, or what they couldn't do with their health, or what they can and can't do with their body. So as a leader, you didn't take on that responsibility because you knew that that's not your responsibility, what you can ask people to do outside of their work hours. So certain people have been put into a position where they have to follow these so-called new rules, and they may not agree with it. So how do we overcome that? How do we cope with that burden that we carry? Because you may not agree with it, but if you have to follow that, then that's a burden that you carry deep within your soul and keep deep within your heart, knowing that it's not what you want to do and you know it's not right. So people have reached out to me and says, what do we do, Liz? We're too frightened to speak up. We can't say anything. Things may be taken from us. So what we can do energetically is send love and trust out there into the universe. Because energetically, what we think and what we feel is we put out into the universe. So we can collectively change what's happening. Sending love to sending love and clarity to those making the decisions. Sending strength and support to those that are in a position to stand up on our behalf. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a researcher. I'm not someone in the news. I'm not a famous person. I don't have the connections that can influence those making the decisions on our behalf. But I certainly have the energetic love and strength to send that signal of divine love to those people, to give them the strength, give them the voice, give them the opportunity, give them the knowledge to stand up for humanity and stand up for those of us who don't have a voice, those of us who are frightened, those of us who are confused, those of us who don't know what the truth is. So all we want is the truth to come forward and to allow this beautiful world that we live in, this gorgeous country that we all call home. It's not about religion, it's not about race, it's not about colour. This is about freedom of choice, human rights, and it's not that complicated. But what it is we all need to do our little bit and pray pray to whoever your God is, whether it's a universe, whether you've never prayed before. Say, hey mate up there, can you sort this out, because your people need the help. It's simple. It doesn't have to be a holy prayer. It could be just a conversation with your creator, the person that made you, the entity that made you, the entity that made me, can help shift this. But we have to ask that higher power to step in and help, and they'll help. They'll bring forward the waves of people that will have the strength to stand up and stand up for everyone collectively. This isn't about who wants the vaccine and who doesn't want the vaccine. This is standing up for everyone collectively to live together. We don't want this section of one side of the room, people have had the vaccine, the other side of the room, people who haven't. It's dividing a nation, it's dividing families, it's dividing friends, it's dividing partners. So let's look at it from a different perspective. Instead of getting caught up in the drama, instead of get caught up in the confusion, step outside and go, okay, I'm going to send love to the decision makers. I'm going to send love to their heart. I'm going to send love to their mind. I'm going to send love to their soul so they see the truth and they give everybody the truth. That's all we ask. And we also send love and strength to those who can step up on our behalf, and we support them because collectively we can make a difference. You may not realize that. You may be sitting in homes thinking, it's just me, there's only one of me, I can't make a difference. You can make a difference. And that difference is sitting in that beautiful heart space we all have, that spark that created us the moment life began. Sit in that heart center. Visualize love in your heart and your body and send that out into the world. And visualize Australia, visualize the world in your mind and just wrap it in a beautiful pink loving light, and trust that what you're doing is making a difference. And do it every moment. Every time you get upset or angry or frustrated, send that love to the people that can make the difference, the humans out there who can make a difference, because trust me, they're there and they are stepping up and they are coming forward for you, for myself, and for the world collectively. So that is a little bit of guidance. I sat with that today, and I had the heavens are saying, Liz, you have to speak up. You have to say something for those that are silent, because they just don't know what to say. They don't, they're scared. And, it's a time in our life that we are all born for this reason. We are all born here to experience this. So be that change. And you don't have to go out and share it in public if you don't want to. But what you can do is do it personally and know that it will make a difference. So from the beautiful angels that have asked me to come forward to share this message today, and all the angels that support me every day, look after you, remain blessed, remain balanced, happy and healthy, because you are a beautiful vessel of divine light here to make a difference. Angel blessings, and I will see you during the week with the messages from Archangel Raphael and Archangel Ariel and Uriel. Angel blessings.